Hi YouTubers, my name is Wang. So today I'm gonna report a really serious issue of how Atlas bullies customer. About 20 days before I booked a car on Webjet, online booking website, and they organized me a car from Melbourne to Marine, Atlas rental company. And I did pick up that car on March 8th and I started my 7 days holiday. Um, Before that, I have already stayed in Melbourne for the past 3 years and finished a 2 years master degree. And this is a time that I'm supposed to finish this holiday and going back to my country with my mother. And my mother also come here for a 7 days holiday and a really short time. So um, after just read that car about the third day of of renting that car, one incident comes. It's that time my mother and me we were shopping in the Heidelberg shopping center, and when we back to the car, we found that we can't find the car key. And that time, this is completely first time happened to me, like lost the keys or like this kind of incident, and it never happens in my country or like in Australia, and this is a very you know a sad incident. So firstly, I was think of maybe the key was left in the car, and so I called to the Atlas call center and to ask what I'm gonna do, and they suggest me to call the RACV roadside assistant and to unlock the car, but I have to pay for the service fee because that is my mistake. And for saving some money purpose, I asked if they have spare keys in their rental office, and they told me yes. I mean, the call center they told me yes. And so Heidelberg is pretty close to my previous working place, so I borrowed a car from my boss and drive to their office, and which turns out to be they don't have a spare key. So I have to drive back to the car and think about some other ways. And at that time, the only thing that I can do is to call the RACV, and the RACV come here and unlock the car, and they do all the service for free. Because when I booked the car, I also bought a 7 days third-party insurance on that website, and that included all the RACV surveys and even lost the car key. And because they unlocked the car and I found the key is not inside the car, so that time I realized I lost the key. Yeah, but what I'm gonna say is the call center. I mean, they should be professional, but they give me like a wrong suggest that they give me a suggest, but they don't know the information. They don't know who's gonna pay for that, and that took me one afternoon just to borrow the car, go to their office, and come back to the car again. And yeah, that's okay. I mean, that's okay. But uh, the next morning, the next morning, I because by that day the car was parking in the space that it has many cars in front of this car and many cars in the back of this car. So I have to wait for tomorrow morning, and there is not so many cars around it, and to call a tow truck to tow this car back to his office. And yeah, the next morning I get up very early in the morning and call the tow truck and tow the car back to the Atlas Tullamarine. And here comes the ridiculous things. Is when I told the car back, the manager, and his name is Steve or Steven, he refused to give me another car because he thought I may have the potential risk to lose another car key. But by now, I want to say I'm 28 years old man, and I never made that mistake before. And this is just incident. It's like many incidents happen. It's like your car suddenly break down on the middle of the road. It's like many incidents, and that is why lose the car key. This term is written on the third-party insurance, and I bought that insurance for $24 a day, so that is included in that insurance. But the manager keeps telling me that I signed up a contract with their company, and I didn't buy a insurance from their company, and this is like a punishment to me. Like this thing happens, so they refuse to give me a car. But on that day, I am still their client, and on the following 3 days, I still pay the rent because they charged me for 7 days for renting that car. And on the third day, I lost the key. On the fourth day, they refused to give me another car. But by that day, the thing is, I have to hire a taxi car to go back home and organize another car from another car rental office. That's what I'm. That's what I don't want to do. So I discussed with that manager for whole of the morning, and he is pretty rude before I start using the video recordings. And he just wants me to get out of his office. And all the time, he wants me to get out of his office. And after around half an hour or 1 hour discussing about this, because, I mean, lose a car key, I still want to address the importance. This is an incident, and that is why it is written on the third-party insurance. But he doesn't accept that truth, so he just his customer, which is me, he just want to get me out of his office, and with a really, really rude behavior. And I start the recording, and he found that he can't get me out of his office, so he started calling the police. And then comes to the very ridiculous things. He told the policeman that I might be drug affected or alcohol affected. And at that time, I wear a bag, and he reported to the police. He doesn't know what is inside of the bag. And I mean, before that, he know I'm just negotiating with if he can give me another car, but he put it in another situation. But this situation is really, really personal, offensive. I mean, never some big firms or big companies they treat their customer like this. I mean, not only just like not only offensive. This is completely a bully. This is how athletes bully its customer with these offensive words. And they call the police. When the policeman come, the policeman told me that he know I'm just got nothing wrong, but he just have no way to make the manager give me another car. And what he reckon is just I have to go back home myself and organize another car. I mean, this is really, really bad. And I thought that's okay. So I still like, even I took 2 days for dealing with all of this case, and I only have 7 days holiday. And this incident just completely destroy my holiday. But this manager, his behavior, make it even worse and make it into another situation. And I still come back to my country and finish everything, and then rush back to Australia to deal with all the things. And I report this issue to the webjet company and to the Atlas customer service, but there is not even a single response from the Atlas company. And by now, when the car key lost and I told them, they charged me $500. And they took me 7 days renting fees. And yesterday, 27th March, they took me another $130. I don't know for any reason they took me that money. But now, they don't even give me like a paper statement of they like replace the key and to give me a very formal paper so that I can use that paper to lodge a claim on my third-party insurance to get the money back. They don't give everything. And that time I lost, I left a lot of stuff in the rental car, but the manager keeps wanting me to get out of his office. So even the contract and everything's in the car. And by now, I can't lodge any claims, and all the loss is just on myself. And this is really bad. I never see a company can do like this. And yeah, I have some video recordings that I will upload all of these later. And now I'm for now just looking for maybe a justice, or maybe I just want everyone know that is how Atlas treat his customer. And we can put it in another situation. If I am not an international people, I am a local people who is not look like so easy to be bullied, can they just treat me like that? This is a serious, a really big problem. And we can see, like, if a local people, if that they lose a car key and this is an incident, maybe the manager just can arrange him another car. Or if by that time I bought a insurance from Atlas, maybe they can treat me differently. But all the things just demonstrates that Atlas car renting company or this office or this manager, they are just pretty bad to this customer. And that's all what I want to say. And maybe there's some misunderstanding about my pronunciation, and I will write anything in detail in the description. And I look forward maybe everyone know it.